You know what I'm going to ask? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yes, no. Yes, no. Well, Kirk Minihane, best irrelevant podcaster in the business, checking in here. Here's the situation. I'm just going to lay it on. I'm at Barnes & Noble, by the way, in Burlington, Massachusetts. Sort of a big announcement that I wanted you guys to be part of here, as people look at me oddly. But I'm just going to tell everyone now. My mother's alive. That's her right there. Mama? 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 No, that's not what's going on. Hello, good morning. Here's the situation, and I appreciate everyone checking in. As I'm in the romance section, there's some good ones here. Should I pick this one up, do you think? Rachel Gibson, Just Kiss Me. Sometimes one kiss changes everything. Situation is this. Please don't tell me you can't hear me. Don't fuck with me. You can hear me, right? So give me a bunch of yeses yet. Right now. Now I'm going. Here we go. So, I've been doing the podcast for the past couple of months. Some good, some bad, whatever. Obviously, the audio is an issue with it. Frustrates me. I have to do it from a booth at Mix 104.1. That frustrates me. The sound, like I said, pisses me off. What pisses me off the most, I think, and while I appreciate getting paid in full, and that's wonderful, is I left the old place, El Titanicino, in November of 2015. One second. Let me see let me find the... Oh, let me see if I can find the... Oh, let me see. Sorry, I'm on the ground here. Let me see if I can find the ratings. Oh, there's the ratings for Mutt and Callahan. I just found them right there. And when I did that, I was promised things, I was promised that I was going to have a show on radio.com where I could do whatever I wanted to do, right? It's now the middle of May. I have no producer. I have no studio. I have no firm show date. I have nothing. And I'm told whenever this show happens, it's going to be part of radio.com sports, which I don't want to do. I don't want to be part of radio.com sports. I don't think it's a good idea. I actually don't think the content on it's going to be good. I'm just being honest. I want to do my own network. I want the Kirk Minihane network on radio.com, where it's my show, my podcast, other shows for 24 hours a day. That's it. And that's all. So until that happens, or until I am told, A, where the studio is going to be, a start date, away from radio.com sports, in my own world, in a better place to do my podcast while the interim is going on, I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing a podcast. I will not be participating in anything. And you have 1 month. 1 month to do it. I'm going to give you till the middle of June. Today's what? May 14th? Is that right? You got a month. One month, radio.com people, Entercom people, to make that happen. Or I'm going to pursue things legally and leave. That's it. Then we're done. Today's the 16th. All right, thanks. I'm going to give you the June 15th. How you doing? I'm sick and tired of being fucked around. That's it. And I do believe now that I am being fucked over. I think they're just making me sweat and making me feel shitty about myself. And given where I've been mentally, and given the way the company treated me last time, and let's be honest, I'm glad they brought me back and they're paying me. I'm grateful. I work for nice people. But I'm done. I'm the best radio personality in America. And I'm sitting around waiting and doing a podcast at Mix 104.1 when the public access show is over. So we're done doing that now. There'll be no podcast. There'll be no nothing. Zilcho. Until I get what I want, which is my own network on radio.com. I don't want to be on radio.com sports. I don't want to be on after Seth Payne. I don't want to be on after all this stuff. I'm done. Done. So, that's it. I got no other big things to do. It's no big deal, and you can say I'm whining or whatever. But that's it. I was promised things, and it's been what I would consider broken promises from people, and I think there's a belief that they don't want me to be on the air right now, which is okay. But let's just end this right now, or let's give me what I want, one way or the other. And the ball is in your court, the people at radio.com and Entercom, and there's good people there, and I understand, but I'm done waiting around. That's it. I kind of sat there and taken it, and a couple of things jumped out at me. Going into that lousy podcast thing and squeezing in time, all these other shitty shows that go on and shitty podcasts are done and promoted and all that stuff. And I'm busting my ass to try and do this stuff. And I'm ignored and almost mocked. And it's just fuck it. I'm done. Two men have stepped up that I've thought of, by the way. One is Neil Young, who I've mentioned a lot lately. Neil Young in his career has said, I'm going to do what I want, and everybody else can go shit. And that's where I'm at right now. I wasn't like that a couple weeks ago, a few months ago. I thought, well, there's a reason they're doing this. Well, there's going to be this. Well, I trust these people. I don't feel that way now. Again, when I go to a station, the ratings double, triple. When I leave, they go down 70, 80%. Think that's the case with Seth Payne or John Heyman or Brian Scalabrine? I mean, what the fuck are we doing here? And they, in this idea, I'm going to do a 2-hour live to tape podcast that management's going to listen to and promote and give the thumbs up to. And, good to go. Yeah, you did a good job today. Great interview today. Nope, don't think so. The other guy is Steve from Providence, an old EEI caller who I had on a podcast yesterday. And he and I screamed at each other for a half hour, but he made a couple of good points and made me think about it. Can you believe this? One of the biggest idiots who ever lived. Congratulations to Steve. When everything gets done, I release these podcasts, you'll hear that one. So that's really it. I wish it was deeper than that, but there's a lot of ways I'm frustrated and angry. And unfortunately, I do think the John Henrys and Sam Kennedy, who, by the way, is an asshole. Sorry. And the rest of these people here who've put this together, the Shirleys and the Murchisons, who is also a really big fucking asshole. Hello, Bob. Hi, Bobby. How are you? I think it's time, And by the way, I am pleased, by the way, that the ratings of the EI are going down the toilet. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think Joe Zarbano should lose his job, and I think Mark Cannon should lose his job. So that's it. That's it from here. And I'm not at a train station. That's not funny. Everyone can hear me okay? And by the way, in the interim, I will be doing some of my own podcasting as well in a whole different format as I wait for my thing to happen or not happen. So there'll be some of that as well, because I don't want to be sitting on the bench. But, I think they tried to bench me on purpose. I think they tried to silence me. And so I think we're done doing that. And I'm not just going to take a lot of money to sit around and be silenced. I actually bought their act for a while. And I think given my mental health and given my situation, especially this time of year where I am really struggling, I think it's borderline shameful that they've acted this way again. So, and yeah, I know my hair does look terrible. Jesus, look at that, huh? That is awful. Absolutely terrible. If, oh, geez. So there you go. So that's where I'm at right now. I have this book, If These Walls Could Talk. This guy's going to buy me with this thing there. So I've got the Dale Arnold, If These Walls Could Talk book. So I'm going to go in the bathroom and masturbate to that. And that should be it. So there you go. So that's all I got. Okay? Viva.